Engaging your team in the brainstorming process. The strategic planning process has lots of different steps, and one of the first ones involves brainstorming with your team. How do you go into a planning retreat or draft a plan unless you know the ideas that you want to center your goals around? A few creative ways to do that involve bringing the team together and having an organic brainstorming session, and I'm going to just share a couple ideas of how to do that. One thing I really enjoy doing is having a very social atmosphere. I put out some either butcher's paper or a tablecloth on the tables. And if I have 12, 15 team members, I'll put 3 to 4 or 5 people around the table and share a prompt. That prompt might be, where would you like to see us in 3 to 5 years? Or what are some of the things that might block us towards getting our goals? Or what are some of the things that we should prioritize in the upcoming 3 to 5 year plan? Whatever the prompt is, you're going to make sure that it's very specific and that it leads to very focused conversations. I encourage everyone in the group to sit down with their cup of coffee, their favorite beverage, a refreshment, and just collect their individual thoughts on that paper. So before any conversation starts, you're going to have your group with markers, pens. I like markers, like the washable markers, because you can read the content. Have them just brainstorm for 3 to 4 minutes so that they can collect those thoughts. It's really hard to share our thoughts in a coherent and meaningful way if we haven't had time to gather them individually. So individual brainstorming process, and then after 4, 5, 6, however many minutes you would like to give them has finished, has closed out, then invite each table to have their conversations among themselves and share their initial ideas to the prompt, to the question. So you may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lots of different tables brainstorming, and the content, the ideas are going to look a little bit different. At the end of your session, whether that's 20 minutes, 15 minutes, then you're going to come together as a group and have someone from each table share the top 2 or 3 ideas that they generated during their group brainstorming session. So when they were brainstorming individually, they might have had 2 or 3 of the members of the table might have had the same thought or similar thoughts. So that would rise to the top of the list as one of their top ideas. That's going to allow you to see what individuals shared common thoughts and which tables shared common thoughts. And if 2, 3, 4 of your tables have similar ideas, then that's a good indicator that that should be prioritized for your strategic planning process. You can also use pieces of paper, like a half piece of paper or a full piece of paper like this one, and just ask everyone in the group during the individual brainstorming process to write down 3 to 5 words that express their best ideas about the topic at hand. And again, you will choose your focus question, but you want to make sure that the question you pose to the group generates the responses and the types of conversations that are going to be helpful in prioritizing your goals and activities for the strategic planning process. So brainstorming does not have to be difficult. It can be a fun process. Those are just 2 of the many ways that you can engage your team.